Okay, so our guest tonight, I'm so ecstatic you agreed to come on. At first, she was like, "What is it?" And I have to
Yeah.
explain what it is. Very relaxed, all the rest of it. Only because I started somehow your TikTok videos or reels came on my feed, and I started watching them. And now we just watch everyone. And obviously, there's some you've done a while ago which I haven't seen, so I'm getting all the ones, the Christmas and the lockdown. But the ones I love the most are the slimming woman. But I'll let you speak about them. And you work for the NHS by day, the ambulance service, and by night you do all these amazing comedy TikTok videos, and you've got some other stuff in the pipeline as well. So if you'd like to take it away, Katie, and tell us how your journey, how you came to do the job you do, then what made you do the TikToks, and more importantly, who gives you the inspiration for your characters.
Okay. I've always been into drama. It's just something that I've always took people off when I'm telling stories. Like when I was in school, I got the best storyteller, you know what I mean? Because my mum was into theatre and stuff. So yeah, I loved it all through school, and I did it in like A levels, dance, drama and physical theatre. And what I used to do was I used to bunk me other classes and tell the drama teacher that I had a free class, and I'd help him teach the younger kids. Like that's how much I loved it. It was just a passion. So then I went to uni, but it wasn't for me. Like it just wasn't that advanced back then, the uni that I went to, which I won't say because it's meant to be great now. And it was very cliquey in there. And me, with like, sometimes if there's people are like, you know, cliquey and big characters, I can go very into myself and be quite shy. And a lot of my mates will be like, there's no way you're shy, you know, but I can go like that. So I just didn't enjoy it, and I left. And then it was a case of being in and out of jobs then, you know. I became a hairdresser. I did that for 3 years. Hated it. So then I left there, and then, in and out of jobs, holiday rep, McDonald's. I thought, God, I've got to get into a job here that's for life. And I'd heard like one of my friends that I grew up with, she worked for the ambulance service. And I was like, I'm getting in there, and that's it. I'm not, you know, taking no for an answer. And I applied, got the interview, and I nearly didn't go for the interview because I was a bit nervy. And my friend's mum was like, you're going, and I'm going to take you, because I would have had to get like 2 buses. So she took me, and then I just got the job, and I loved it. I was a call taker, taking the 999 calls for 4 years. And then that got a little bit too much, because it is a very stressful job, you know. Hats off to the people that do it now, because it has got more, you know, demanding, and they're fantastic. So the next bit after that is you go to be a dispatcher, where you'll dispatch on the emergency jobs, you know, prioritise what's coming in and stuff. And so I've been doing that. So all in all, I've been there for about 11 years. So that's how I got there. So then during lockdown, basically my partner at the time came home and was like, you've got to get on this TikTok. It's right up your street. And I was like, you know, when you're a bit like, oh, what are people, you know, I wasn't really interested until I got curious, and I typed in TikTok, and I just was like, scroll, wow, get me on there. And I was doing all, you know, like the dance trends, and some things I've done. Oh my God, I hope no one goes back to the beginning, because I should delete them, really.
That's part of the process, part of how you learn, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So I was doing all that, but I always reverted back to, I'll never forget this one I did. I used like a big fat body filter, this woman, and she's talking to the camera, and she's going, so today I'm starting my diet, it starts today. And then a fella comes in, so I did a man roll, and I went, are you having some of this chocolate cake? And she goes, of course I am. So that was one of the first videos I did, not on Tracy Tina linked. It went nowhere, but my sister was howling. So my sister was like, that is hilarious. And I kept doing little things like that, and they weren't going anywhere. And I said to my sister, it's what I love doing, the characters, but it's not going anywhere. And she was like, well, I love them, and keep going. And I did. And the first video, I was just sat with my mum on the couch, and I said, we were going away for the weekend. And I went, Mum, are you tanning for the weekend? And she went, and pulled her face. Before she even gave me an answer, I dived up off the couch. I had the camera. I'm doing 2 characters. And I made the whole thing up on the spot. And it got 70,000 odd views within like 2-3 days. So I was like, oh. And people were like, I'd mentioned Tina and the name Tina in it. People start commenting then, and then they're like they gave me ideas. But one, they're going, who's the Tina who always wants to look nice. So then the next one, I thought, what else do we ask each other? Dressy dress or cash? I was up. I hadn't even finished eating peanuts on the beginning of the video. I'm sort of like funny with my mouth. It's because I just ate a load of peanuts and jumped up and I went, Tracy's buzzing in it. And that's where Tracy's name come from. And obviously Tina's was on the tanning. And after that, they just kept coming into my head. The heels or flats, lashes, brows. I went through every single thing of beauty that you could think of. And I'm not really into... Like, I should get my brows done because that many people have been commenting on them online. They keep going in. I thought it was different people at first, but them eyebrows are giving the game away.